Hello everyone, and welcome back to SpeakCast English, your daily English listening practice podcast. I'm Andrew.
We're jumping into office small talk, chatting about the weekend and upcoming holidays today with short, friendly English you can actually use. Yes, we're going to share a story with short, friendly English you can actually use. And trust me, you'll want to hear this one.
Because today, we're talking about Alex, who, at one point, described their weekend as a bit like a damp sock.
Oh no, a damp sock? Andrew, what did Alex mean by that? That sounds, well, a little squishy and awkward for office small talk.
It really was, Ava. Alex wanted to connect, to share something, but that phrase just landed flat. It created an instant, uncomfortable silence.
Yikes. I can totally picture that. So, today we're diving into those tricky office conversations about weekends and holidays, and you'll learn how to navigate them naturally, without any damp socks involved.
Exactly. We'll follow Alex's journey from awkward silence to confident connection. You'll hear how Alex learned to turn those small talk moments into real opportunities to build rapport.
Perfect. Because those small talks can feel like a big challenge when you're still building your English confidence. It's like, what do I say? How do I sound interesting? What if my weekend asterisk wasn't exciting?
All very valid questions, Ava. And Alex felt all of them. So, let's set the scene. It was Monday morning. Alex walked into the office, feeling pretty good. The weekend had been quiet, but genuinely nice.
Just a normal, peaceful weekend, then? Nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely nothing wrong with it. But Alex knew what was coming. The Monday morning small talk. The inevitable, "How was your weekend?" question.
Ah, the classic office opener. It can feel like a pop quiz sometimes, can't it?
It really can. Alex saw Sarah from marketing by the coffee machine. Sarah smiled. "Morning, Alex. How was your weekend?"
Okay, classic opening. The first test of the week. What did Alex say?
Alex paused. A tiny hesitation. They wanted to sound friendly, interesting, but also honest. It was a lot to juggle in a few seconds.
That's a lot to think about. The pressure is on.
It is. Alex thought, well, I just stayed home, read a book, watched some TV. Is that boring? Will Sarah think I'm boring?
Oh, Alex, no. That's a perfectly good weekend. A lot of people dream of a weekend like that.
But Alex felt this pressure. Like everyone else had climbed mountains, or learned a new language, or gone skydiving.
I know that feeling. Like your weekend isn't exciting enough to share. You feel like you need to invent something.
Exactly. So Alex, feeling a bit flustered, said, "Oh, it was fine. Very quiet. Not much happened, really."
Not much happened. That's a common one. It's almost like a default answer when you don't know what else to say. How did Sarah react to that?
Sarah's smile faded a little. Just a tiny bit, but Alex noticed. She just nodded and said, "Oh, okay. Mine was busy, catching up on errands."
Catching up on errands. That's a useful phrase. We should definitely break that down later. So, Alex felt a bit deflated after that, I imagine?
Totally. Alex walked away thinking, did I sound boring? Did I miss an opportunity to connect? Sarah looked a bit disappointed.
It's just small talk, but it feels important, doesn't it? Like you failed a mini social test.
It does. Alex wanted to make friends, to feel part of the team. And that's where these little conversations really matter. They're building blocks for relationships.
So, that was Monday. Did Alex have any other awkward moments before the damp sock incident?
Oh, yes. The week was full of them. On Tuesday, Alex overheard some colleagues talking about their amazing weekend adventures. One went hiking, another to a concert. Alex felt even more pressure.
So, the feeling of inadequacy was growing.
Absolutely. Alex started to overthink every interaction. Then, on Wednesday morning, Alex was getting coffee again. David from IT came over.
Oh, another colleague, another "how was your weekend" moment?
Precisely. David was always very energetic. He clapped Alex on the shoulder. "Hey Alex, how was your weekend? Anything exciting happen?"
Oh, the Anything exciting part adds extra pressure.
It really does. Alex felt a sudden panic. Exciting? No. Quiet. Peaceful. But that sounds boring. I need something memorable.
And this is where the damp sock comes in, I'm guessing.
You got it. Alex, trying to be funny, or maybe just trying to express the feeling of a very uneventful, slightly melancholic weekend, blurted out, "Oh, it was a bit like a damp sock, honestly."
A damp sock. Andrew, what was Alex thinking? That's such a specific, and frankly, unappealing image.
David just stared. His smile completely vanished. He blinked a few times, then mumbled, right. Well, I hope your week is drier." And he quickly walked away.
Oh, the horror. I can feel Alex's embarrassment from here. That's a full-blown social disaster.
It was. Alex stood there, holding a lukewarm coffee, feeling a flush creep up their neck. A damp sock? Why did I say that? What does that even mean?
It's like Alex was trying to be witty, but it just went completely wrong. Sometimes, when you're speaking a new language, those attempts at humor can be really risky.
Exactly. Alex spent the rest of the morning replaying that moment, cringing. They realized that trying too hard to be interesting or funny could backfire spectacularly.
So, Alex had hit rock bottom with small talk. What was the main takeaway for Alex from that damp sock disaster?
Alex realized that being authentic and simple is often better than trying to impress or overthink things. The goal isn't to have the most exciting story, but to make a genuine connection.
So, just be yourself, even in small talk. That's a great lesson. And probably a huge relief for Alex.
It is. Small talk is about building rapport, not delivering a performance. It's about finding common ground, even if that common ground is just a shared desire for a relaxing weekend.
That's so true. Sometimes we feel like we need to have these amazing stories, but often, people just want to connect on a human level. They want to know you're a real person, not a robot with a perfect, exciting life.
And Alex felt so much more confident after that realization. It was a small win, but a really important one. It changed Alex's whole approach.
A small win, but a big step for Alex's confidence. So, what happened next for Alex? Did they try again?
A few days later, it was almost Friday. The office was buzzing a bit. People were talking about the upcoming long weekend. There was a holiday on Monday.
Ah, a holiday weekend. That's a great small talk topic. Everyone has plans, or dreams of plans, or at least hopes for some extra sleep.
Exactly. Alex was at their desk, feeling a little nervous but also determined. They saw Mark, another colleague, approaching. Mark was known for being friendly and easygoing.
This is the moment. Alex has a second chance. No more damp socks.
Alex took a deep breath. They hadn't really made any big plans for the long weekend. Maybe a trip to the park, some cooking, definitely some reading.
So, still not a mountain climbing, concert going, skydiving weekend.
Not at all. But this time, Alex decided to try something different. Instead of focusing on, not much happened, or trying to invent something exciting, Alex thought, what did I actually look forward to about this weekend?
Oh, that's a brilliant strategy. Focus on the positive feeling, the anticipation, rather than just the events.
Exactly. Mark came up to Alex's desk. "Hey Alex," Mark said, with a big smile. "Any big plans for the holiday weekend?"
Okay, the question is out there. What did Alex say? Did they remember their new strategy?
Alex smiled back, a genuine, relaxed smile this time. "Not really big plans, Mark," Alex said, feeling a little surge of confidence. "I'm actually just looking forward to a bit of a break, you know? Just chilling at home, maybe catching up on some reading."
Just chilling at home. I love that. It sounds so relaxed and authentic. It's honest, but it also sounds inviting.
Mark's face brightened immediately. He leaned in a little. "Oh, that sounds perfect, Alex. I wish I could just chill. My sister's coming to visit with her 3 kids, so it'll be a madhouse at my place."
See? He related to it. He understood the desire for a relaxed weekend. He didn't need Alex to have climbed Everest. He just needed a human connection.
Exactly. Alex felt a wave of relief wash over them. It wasn't about having the most exciting plans. It was about being real and open, and sharing a genuine feeling.
And Mark even shared a bit about his own plans, which built that connection even further. It wasn't just a one-sided information exchange.
Exactly. They chatted for another minute about the joys and chaos of family visits. Alex walked away from that conversation feeling light, confident, and genuinely connected to a colleague.
What a transformation. From damp socks to genuine connection. That's a huge win for Alex.
It really is. And it shows that small talk isn't just about filling silence. It's about building bridges.
That was a really relatable story, Andrew. I think a lot of our listeners, and even I, have felt that pressure in small talk, especially when you're trying to express yourself in English.
Absolutely, Ava. It's a common feeling, and it's why learning these natural phrases and strategies is so important.
Let's break down some of the useful phrases Alex encountered and used today. The first one I want to talk about is catch up.
Catching up. Sarah mentioned catching up on errands. And Alex mentioned catching up on some reading.
Yes. Catch up means to do things that you should have done earlier, or to reach the same level as others. In this context, catching up on errands means doing all the little tasks, like shopping or cleaning, that you didn't have time for during the busy work week.
So, it's like getting back on track with things you've fallen behind on.
Exactly. Like, I need to catch up on my sleep this weekend. Or, I spent Saturday catching up on my favorite TV show because I missed a few episodes.
That's a good one. So, it's about making up for lost time or missed opportunities.
Yes. Now, a common mistake for Vietnamese learners might be using catch up when they mean meet up with friends. Catch up with a friend means to meet and talk about what's new in your lives, not just to meet.
Oh, that's a subtle but important difference. So, if I say, I'm catching up with John, it implies we'll be talking about our lives, not just having a quick coffee.
Precisely. If you just want to meet for a specific activity, you'd say, meet up. But if you want to share news and updates, catch up is perfect.
Got it. Let's practice that. Listen closely.
First, slowly. I'm going to catch up on some reading this weekend.
Now, naturally. I'm going to catch up on some reading this weekend.
Try repeating that with us, everyone.
The next phrase Alex used was looking forward to. That really helped Alex connect with Mark because it expressed a positive feeling.
It did. Looking forward to means to feel pleased and excited about something that is going to happen. It shows anticipation, a positive expectation.
So, Alex was looking forward to a bit of a break. Not just having a break, but actively anticipating it with pleasure.
Precisely. You could also say, I'm really looking forward to my vacation next month. Or, she's looking forward to starting her new job because it's a great opportunity.
It's a very positive phrase, and it instantly makes you sound more engaged and enthusiastic.
It is. Now, a common mistake for Vietnamese learners is sometimes forgetting the ing form after to when it's a verb. For example, saying, I'm looking forward to go, instead of, I'm looking forward to going. Remember, to, in, looking forward to, as a preposition, not part of an infinitive verb.
That's a great point. It's looking forward to asterisk doing something, or looking forward to asterisk a noun.
Yes. So, you're looking forward to asterisk the weekend, a noun, or you're looking forward to asterisk going to the beach. A verb in ing form. Let's try it. Slowly. I'm looking forward to going to the beach.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to going to the beach.
Repeat after us.
And finally, Alex chose to say, just chilling, instead of, not much happened. That made a huge difference in how Mark perceived Alex's weekend plans.
Just chilling. I love that phrase. It means to relax and do nothing in particular, or to spend time relaxing in a very casual way. It's very informal and friendly.
It perfectly describes a relaxed weekend at home without sounding boring or uninteresting. It sounds like a choice, a pleasant choice.
It does. You could say, after a long week, I just want to spend Sunday chilling on the sofa. Or, we spent the afternoon chilling by the pool, listening to music.
It sounds so peaceful and desirable. It paints a picture of relaxation.
It does. A common mistake might be using it in very formal situations, where it might sound too casual or unprofessional. It's best for informal conversations with friends or colleagues you know well.
So, definitely not in a job interview. You wouldn't say, "My biggest strength is just chilling."
Exactly. Or during a formal presentation. It's for casual small talk, for those friendly moments at the coffee machine.
Let's practice this one. Slowly. I'm just chilling at home this weekend.
Naturally. I'm just chilling at home this weekend.
Try it out, everyone.
So, Alex learned a valuable lesson about office small talk today. It's not about having the most exciting story, but about connecting authentically and sharing a genuine feeling.
Right. Be honest, be yourself, and choose phrases that express what you genuinely feel, even if your plans are simple. People appreciate authenticity.
And remember, phrases like, catching up, looking forward to, and just chilling, can really help you sound natural and confident, turning those awkward moments into real connections.
For your comment challenge today, tell us, what are you looking forward to this week or this weekend? Share your plans using one of our new phrases.
Yes, we'd love to read your comments. And for tomorrow, Alex faces a new challenge: ordering coffee with a complicated request. Will it be a smooth start to the day, or a frothy mess?
You'll have to tune in to find out.
Thank you for listening and practicing your English with us today. We really appreciate you being here.
Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment with your answer to our challenge. It helps us a lot. Before we finish, let's do a quick recap of today's main ideas and the most useful phrases. Remember Alex's journey from damp sock to genuine connection.
Pick one or two expressions and try them in real life today, even in a very short conversation. You might be surprised how much more confident you feel.
You've been listening to SpeakCast English. Thanks for practicing with us, and see you next time on SpeakCast English.